Hi guys, and welcome to our second lesson about the Hebrew alphabet. In this lesson we're going to learn three more letters and also another form of nikud with all its different ways. So the first letter we're going to learn today is the letter Lamed. Okay, Lamed. And to show you how it is written, we will draw the lines here, like in a notebook, okay? So, in the Tfus version, it's like this, okay? There's a line above the top line or the headline. Okay, so you can see this. We start above the top line, we go like this, and then we go down. Okay, so this is Lamed, which sounds like L, Lamed. So that's the print version and the handwritten version. Okay, the handwritten version goes like this. So you see it's a very tall letter. It goes above the top line. It starts with something that looks like a drop and then goes up. Okay. So Lamed, the Tfus version and the handwritten version. So that was Lamed, the first letter we are learning today. And the second letter is the letter Vav. Okay, the letter Vav, which sounds like V. And if you remember from our last lesson, we had a letter with the same sound, which is the letter Bet, without the gesh, without the point in the middle, and it sounded exactly the same. It also sounded like V, but written differently. So we'll draw the lines again. Okay, well, not so straight, but let's draw them again because they're really not straight. Make an effort now. Okay. So, how do we write the letter Vav? So it's very similar to the letter Yod, but it's longer. It goes like this. Okay, it's actually all through the length of between these two lines. So if the Yud was just half of the line up to the middle, the Vav goes right down till the baseline. Okay, so this is the Tfus version, and here we write the handwritten version, which is even easier. It's just the line. So the same here. The Yud was just up to the middle. The Vav goes right down to the baseline. Okay, so we said that the sound of the letter Vav is V. But the Vav has also another function, which is a vowel. Okay. Let's delete this. So the Vav is also the vowel O. Okay, O. We write it. We actually add a dot above the letter. Okay, so something like this to make it sound as O. Okay, so For example, we will take the letter lamed that we learned today and we will add it here. So this, together with this, takes the sound of lo. Okay? Or if we take the letter we learned last lesson, b, okay, the letter bet, with the vav, it takes the sound of bo, lo, bo, okay, the vowel o. Now we have another option to write it, and we can write it without the vav. Okay, this is called cholam chaser. Okay, so this is called cholam maleh with the vav. It actually means full cholam. It's like a full vowel, and without the vav, just with the cholam, it's called cholam chaser. Means like missing, a missing cholam, a missing vowel. Okay, so we take with the same letter, with this dot, the same sound, lo, the same consonant, d, with the same sound, but just the dot without the vav, and it's bo. Again, I'm going to down, so I would just draw it again, I'll do it here. I'll put just the dot, lo, bo, okay? So this was the vowel o. The other letter we're going to learn today is the letter Kaph. Okay, so the letter Kaph, as you can see here, is also with a dagesh, with a point in the middle, just like the letter bet that we learned last time. Okay, so Kaph, k, sounds just like K. Okay, so now let's write it down. We will put the lines. So the Tfus version goes like this. Very easy, just like a square without this line and a dot in the middle, okay? Okay, a square without this part and a dot in the middle. And the handwritten version goes like this. It's just like a circle, but an open circle, okay, with a dot in the middle and the sound of k, okay. I see that here you also can't see, but you can see this one, so I guess it's enough. Okay, I'll show you that this letter without the dot in the middle has the sound of ch. Okay, the sound of ch. For English speakers, it might be a little difficult because it's pronounced here in the throat. Ch, okay? And the handwritten version without the dot is ch. And this letter has another version, which is, you remember, like the mem, which had a final position, the mem sofit. There's also the chaf sofit, okay? So here we also have the lines. I wish I had them just stable, just written on the board. Okay, so the Kaph Sofit, which goes like this. So notice that it goes under the baseline. It's a very long letter. okay? And it goes under the baseline, okay? So we start to write it just like the Kaph, but instead of going here and trying to close the square, this line goes down, okay? And the handwritten version is like this. So it's similar to the bet handwritten version, but it goes way, way, way down, okay? So this is Kaph without the gesh, because at the end of a word, it's almost always pronounced as ch without the gesh. Okay, so that's another letter I wanted to show you today. And now we're going to see some words written with these letters. So, first of all, you remember the letter vav. So we have the word vav, which actually means hook. Okay, the word for hook is vav, and it sounds just like the name of the letter, vav. And here, as you can see, there are two letters, vav, with a kamatz. So kamatz gives us the sound a, vav. Okay. And here we use this letter to express the sound v. Okay. Actually, two times. Okay, twice. And we also have another word with the letter vav, which is bo. Okay, bet, vav, aleph. Okay, so the bet, b, the vav gives us the sound o, and the aleph is mute, so we just say bo, which means come in the imperative form. Okay, if you want to tell someone to come, please come, bo, bevakasha. Other words with the letters that we learned are kol. Okay, kol means everything, or actually every. And in the word kol, you can see that it starts with kaf with the gesh, so it's k. And the vowel is o, it's cholam chaser, it's just a little dot above the letter. Okay, it's above the letter and also after the letter. Okay, ends with lamed, so kol, every, kol. And we also have another word with kaf, and actually with chaf, because it's without the gesh, and it's achal. Achal starts with aleph, and as you can see, the aleph is with kamatz, so it's a, and then cha, because it's a kaf without the gesh, so it's pronounced as ch. And it's with patach, so it's also the vowel a, cha, l, lamed. The sound is l. Achal, achal, meaning ate. He ate. Okay, it's for the singular form in the past. Singular form for male, for the third person. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to talk about today is the Schwa, which is another form of nikud. It can mean two things. One of the possibilities is that it means that there is no vowel at all. The other possibility is that it means that there's this small e sound, but actually today in modern Hebrew we say it like e. So either no vowel at all or e. We can see it in these two words that I'm going to show you, which is lecha and lach. Okay, very similar. Lecha means to you for a male, and lach means to you for a female. So if you look at lecha, you can see that there is a shva under the lamed, so that's why it's pronounced as le. As I said in modern Hebrew, lecha, and under the chaf sofit, the final chaf, we have the kamatz, which tells us to say cha, lecha. And this is in comparison to lach, which is for you, to you, female form. And under the lamed we have kamatz, which is pronounced as a, and this is why it's la, ch. Under the chaf we have a shva, so that's why we say here ch, because as I said, one of the possibilities for shva is to show that there is no vowel at all. So this is expressed here, ch, no vowel. So we have lecha and lach. Okay, so we learned the 3 letters today, lamed, kaph, and vav. Kaph also had 2 other forms, and we learned about the vowel, which is sometimes with vav, sometimes without a vav. Oh, I didn't show you that there are also 2 other options to express cholam, but they are kind of rare. Still, you should know them. So this is the kamatz katan and chataf kamatz. Okay, so kamatz katan is written just like kamatz, so we don't have any way to know that it's kamatz katan. Meaning kamatz katan actually means a small kamatz, and chataf kamatz is actually a kamatz with these 2 dots. There are both these signs are actually the vowel o. Okay, so these are also options for the vowel o. Okay, so this is the end of the lesson for today. This is the 2nd lesson, so I remind you there are 4 more lessons where we're going to cover all you need to know about the letters of the Hebrew language and the nikud. So we will be able to read and write in Hebrew. I prepared a worksheet for you, so you can download it from the link that you can see down there, and also my Facebook link is there. So until next time, I'll say goodbye, להתראות ושלום.